Hello there guys, it's Blue Crown here back again another video, and today I'm doing what if Deku has got another power part 9. Hope you enjoy. And guys, sorry I haven't uploaded the past few days. If you watch my little video, you know that my voice just gone after the game. Plus my voice don't fully return. So if the audio sucks, it's because my voice sucks. So sorry guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. When we last left off, Deku beat Stain using his pendant stare and he healed Ida and Tensei. So the doctor discharged Deku and Todoroki and Ida, but let Tensei stay for further examination, for he can return to his hero work. And Ida decided to stay with his brother, and because of the recent event, the doctor decided to let Deku and Todoroki stay for the night, in case of any villains there roaming around. And the four of them start bonding, especially Deku and Todoroki and Ida. Now time skip to the next day. Everybody returned to their internship. Deku and Todoroki returned to Endeavor Agency, and Ida and Tensei returned to their agency. Everybody changed to their normal clothes and returned to school. When everybody arrived, they start talking about their internship, and the same happened in the anime. Aizawa tells them about the finals. And this time Deku and told Oraka if she wants to stay, they can study together. She agreed, and Ashido heard them talking and told them to not go too far, the birds. The rest of the class started staring at him, and both of them got embarrassed. Then the situation gets cut off by All Might coming and tell them to put on the hero costume. They are going for a quick race. After they arrive, All Might explain the rules and tell them the team, and team stayed same like in the anime. But this time everybody think that Deku will win, and they're right. And the moment All Might gives the signal, everybody start running, and they see Deku flying full speed at All Might. And before he get to him, he slowed down and slowly descend to him and tell him, "I'm here to save you, All Might." And All Might, with his happy smile on his face, see his successor is ready to be the next #1 hero. And the rest of the race stayed the same. Then All Might tell Deku to come meet him after school. Deku nod and tell Oraka to wait at the bike. He will be a little bit late. After school, Deku go to meet All Might, and when he entered the room and sat down, All Might tell him he did good job by defeating Stain and saving his friend and the pro hero, plus he healed Ingenium. And in this what if, All Might is not scared to tell Deku that he is losing his power, and before Deku can speak, All Might tell him that maybe he will have to fight on for one someday. After that, After he retired, but All Might start laughing with his usual self and tell Deku, "Don't worry, because of you I have much more power than I have anticipated." Then he dismisses himself and tell him, All Might tell Deku he have to go home, or his mom will be worried. Then Deku exits the room and feeling a little bit down and worried about All Might. And he starts walking toward the bike. When he arrives, Oraka can tell he's feeling down, and she asks him if everything is okay. Deku nods and tell her, "Don't worry, everything is okay." Then they get on the bike and Deku drives Oraka home. When they arrive, Oraka get up from the bike and she hugs Deku and give him a kiss and tell him, "Don't worry, I don't know what's wrong, but I know you will get past it somehow." Deku, when he hears this, he hugs Oraka back and tells her, "I don't know how I got an angel to be my girlfriend. Thank you, I really need someone to tell me that." Oraka starts blushing and she starts running to her house. Then Deku drives away. Now time skip to the finals. The theory exam was the same in the anime, but Oraka have much higher score because she was studying with Deku. And now the practical exam. The students were asking why there are so many teachers. Then the principal tells them they are going to fight the teachers. Every 2 students will have to fight one teacher. Students were starting to get scared. Then he tells them everybody who is going to pair with and the teacher they are going to fight. Then he tells Deku that he will be paired with Bakugo and they are going to fight All Might. The All Might comes from the sky, like in the anime. Everybody was thankful they are not going to fight All Might. But Deku, when he sees All Might, he starts to remember what he told him. Then he transformed to his Ghost Rider form, and he almost was at the height of All Might. And guys, if you don't know, the Ghost Rider have power to grow in size, but Deku don't have full control over it yet. Everybody was wondering when Deku transformed, was a little bit shocked to see his new height. Then Deku put his face in front of All Might for face bumping him. All Might smiles and face bump Deku, then the teacher starts walking away. Then the class walk to Deku and tell him why did he do that. Deku tell them that that is a sign that he will go all out at him, and he should do the same. The class understand, but Deku in his mind tell in fact I face bumping him because I did tell him that I will be the next #1 hero when he is retired, and I will keep the peace in the world he created. Then everyone start talking to each other to do a plan. When Deku looked around to Bakugo, he start walking away. Deku tell him we need to do a plan. Bakugo tell him we have a plan, beating All Might, like you said, and start walking away. And for the sake of this what if, I will let all the rest of the exam same. The difference will be in Deku versus Bakugo versus All Might. When it's Deku's turn, Deku start talking to Bakugo to do a plan, but Bakugo don't want to hear nothing from Deku. Deku start get angry and put the Bakugo to the wall and tell him you want to fight All Might and I want to win. Let's combine the two. Bakugo tell him what do you mean? The plan is I will distract All Might with my power to blind him, and you will come from behind and handcuff him. Bakugo starts yelling, but I want to fight All Might. Deku tell him, you can fight All Might first, but if you lose, you will do my plan. Got it? Bakugo said with the reluctance, yes, we will do that. When All Might appeared, he destroyed the street like he did in anime, and Bakugo charged at him. Then Deku come from behind, hitting All Might with full force to his face, sending him flying across many buildings. Bakugo was tired from fighting All Might, but then Deku tell him, your plans failed, not mine now. Then he jumped to fight All Might. They start pushing each other from building to building. Then Deku grabs All Might's wrist and swing around, but the restraint All Might have on his hand melted. All Might tried to call the match off, but Deku started yelling at him, if you are a villain, then come at us everything you got, All Might. Not just give me everything you got. And Deku charged a massive fireball toward All Might. All Might dodged it. Then both of them start charging each other, and he said both of them, Detroit smash. Then the both collided. There were two giant tornadoes, one of flames and one of winds. When the both tornado disappears, they see All Might handcuffed by Bakugo that come from behind them. All Might was surprised to see they got a good plan, and they are considered winners this time. Then they start walking away, but Deku start walking slowly to talk to All Might. Then he turned. You know I was holding back, but next time I will not hold back anything. With a smile on his face, All Might smiled back and tell him, I know. So guys, I'm gonna stop video right here. Sorry it's a little bit short. Like you can hear, my voice is not fully returned yet and it's hard to talk right now. So give me a couple of days until my voice return, and then I can upload like I was. And with that out of the way, peace out guys, see you next part.